His fever has gone down.
I'm surprised it only took him 1 day to recover. It took 3 when he forged the pact with me.
He's definitely got natural ability as a shepherd.
Mikleo.
Oh, thanks for helping with the letters, by the way. I caught up with everyone I needed to.
It's okay. I rather enjoy writing letters.
Are you awake?
I must have fainted again. Sorry.
You gave me quite a backache.
You looked like you were floating. I told the innkeeper you were just doing some sort of magic trick.
Well, I never was any good at lying anyways.
Don't overexert yourself. You still need to rest.
I'll be fine. We gotta find the Lord of the Land, and someone to pray at the sanctuary before the ice melts.
But...
The shepherd has spoken. Is it not the duty of the Prime Lord, Sublord, and Squire to follow him?
O great Seraphim, whose blessings yet dwell in this land, turn thine ears to our prayers.
Thank you so much, Father Brunor. Thanks to you, my son's legs have healed considerably.
No need to thank me. It is your diligent prayer that has made the difference. Be steadfast and pure in mind and spirit as you continue to pray for the health of your son.
A contribution to the sanctuary.
I told you before, madam. I'm afraid I can't possibly...
Please accept it. There's something I've realized. Merely praying for help is an offense to the Seraphim. It is a selfish act for personal gain.
Who told you such a thing?
Well, no one in particular.
You'll need money to pay for your son's treatment, won't you? Use this towards that end instead, for the sake of your son.
My son feels the same as I do. Everyone says the same thing. His wounds were punishment for his selfish prayers. And there are even those who spread vicious rumors about myself and you, Father Brunor. Please, I beg of you, accept this so that we might be saved.
Very well. I shall humbly accept your gift as a token of you and your son's gratitude.
Oh, thank you so much. Now, perhaps these rumors will finally come to an end. May you receive the blessing of the Seraphim, Father.
Right, the blessing. Guess I'll buy a drink. Princess!
I'm here to ask a favor.
Of me? What could I...
We would like to ask you to enshrine and look after a new seraph in our town's sanctuary. This is a request from the shepherd.
The shepherd? You mean this boy is the... Forgive me.
You are not to be blamed. It is the fault of the royal family that so many have strayed from the noble path.
Excuse me, if I may? It's nice to meet you. My name's Sorey.
Huh?
I'd like you to be the one to worship at the sanctuary for the protection of Lady Lake. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused by pulling the sacred blade so carelessly. I know I'm still a fledgling shepherd who hasn't gotten used to things yet, but I promise I will do my best.
Yes, of course. It's quite all right. Please, do not prostrate yourself so.
Thank you.
This request comes from me as well. Please, help me so that I in turn may help this inexperienced but pure of heart shepherd.
Of course. I am honored that I may possibly be of service to one such as yourselves. Though I am frail of body, I shall perform the task at hand with the entirety of my spirit.
I'm glad. Yeah. Oh, man. My foot's asleep.
Seriously? Well then, Father Brunor, when you're ready, I will come visit you again.
As you wish. Do be careful.
Well, that's one way to ask a favor, I guess.
It was very Sorey.
Yes, I think this helped the priest as well. What happened?
We're investigating the collapse of Grifflet Bridge. The cause may be flooding from the rains.
It wasn't caused by rain.
The current is odd considering the water level.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You should evacuate.
Finally, someone who's talking some sense.
Who are you?
All right, do as Sorey suggests.
Sorey? You can't possibly mean the shepherd. If he is, maybe he can stop the floods.
You really think there's anything that can stop the water spirit's rampage? Water spirit? It's terrible. Destroyed the bridge in an instant. It's some sort of monster.
Silence! Enough with your nonsense! What?
The water spirit! Run!
That's an order. Hurry!
Does this thing really look like a person to them?
An Ouroboros? Why sit in a place like this? To ordinary people, it probably looks like a huge water spout.
It looks pretty strong.
Careful of his rising toilet tax. It spins and plunges into you.
Fluid surge! Fluid surge! Fluid surge! Ready? Strike! Ready? No escape! How's this? Get on! Strike! It's over! No escape! How's this? Strike! How's this?
Prepare yourself.
Ready? How's this? Freezing strike! Yeah!
Unleash your hidden power.
I need a hand! Lead it to Alicia! Go! Ready? Get up! No escape! It's over! Lord of water! Burst! Ocean blitz! Azure assault! Spirit cleansing! Elixir for tank! Ocean blitz! Break on through!
Prepare yourself.
Over the floodgates! Bubble arrow! Burst! Breakdown! Now's my chance! Spirit cleansing! Elixir for tank! Blue flurry! Breakdown! Spirit cleansing! Elixir for tank! Ready? Current! No escape! How's this? Strike! How's this?
We mustn't underestimate the malevolence.
What? The Hellion turned into a seraph?
It's the other way around. Hellions that are strong enough to manifest themselves are those that were once seraphim.
A seraph can become a Hellion?
And seraphim that have completely turned into hellions are known as Dragons.
Dragons? Those really exist? So, then the legends were true.
So the wrecking of the bridge was all my fault. I'm so ashamed. If you hadn't been here to purify me, I don't know what would have happened. Thank you.
I'm really glad that we were able to save you.
I am Uno, young shepherd.
Sorey. Uno, in exchange for saving you, we would like to ask you a favor. Would you be willing to listen? I would ask you to bless Lady Lake.
But as things currently stand in that town...
Lady Alicia, are you all right?
I'm fine. The water spout has disappeared.
See, I told you she'd be fine. Nothing can hurt our princess when she's got the shepherd at her side.
Weren't you the one shaking at his boots earlier?
Still, the rain has suddenly stopped, and the currents have calmed significantly.
This, too, must be the power of the shepherd.
I always thought it was just a fairy tale. To think I'd see the friggin' shepherd with my own eyes.
Hey! Watch your language in front of the shepherd.
It looked to me like the shepherd just cut right through the water spout. I doubt anyone will believe me, though.
Who cares? I'd rather believe in the miracles of the shepherd. Friggin' water spirit can kiss my hairy butt.
Hey, what happened to watching your language?
So there are still people here who believe. Well, you did help me get back to my old self.
Then can you help?
I shall become the lord of the land for the domain of Lady Lake.
Thank you, Uno.
And you must be the Prime Lord? You've picked a fine shepherd.
I agree.
Let's go. Father Brunor is waiting for us.
Oh, truly this power is the stuff of miracles.
Looks like he really can't sense us at all.
I shall worship this sacred water with all my being. O venerable Uno, I am yet inexperienced, but would that I could serve thee for all eternity.
But he is earnest. I'll at least give him that.
What was that? I feel like a sort of wind just blew right through me.
The blessing has returned to this town.
This town is now under my domain. But in order to maintain the blessing, I will need cooperation from the people.
Indeed, there are all kinds of methods besides prayer that one can use to uphold the blessing.
Like?
For example,
I see. I'll be sure to give it a try.
This sure sounds like a pain to me.
I will do what little I can.
What's wrong?
I can still feel a powerful malevolence. And it's not far off. It's somewhere in town.
That's the royal palace.
So this is a conversation with the Seraphim? A bunch of lunatics talking to themselves out loud?
You are?
I am a messenger from Chancellor Bartlow of the Highland Government. I have come to invite Sorey to a private dinner conference in light of his great suffering for the sake of Lady Lake.
Have you been watching over Sorey?
Not at all. In fact, I was quite surprised that the Princess of Highland, as distant as her claim to the throne may be, would have relations with the shepherd that are so intimate. I'm sure this news will please your beloved subjects to no end, Your Highness.
If you are insinuating that...
Alicia! Where to?
Roundtable Palace.
Very well. Tell Bartlow I accept his proposal.
Please, you mustn't get involved with the Chancellors. I can feel it from them.
The malevolence does seem to be coming from them.
I apologize for being so weak.
Don't worry, it's true. We really do want to see what's going on at the palace.
It'll be our first time. You'll have to be our guide.
Just as you have been to me. What's this about?
Forgive me, Lady Alicia. Lord Bartlow's orders were to allow Shepherd Sorey through. We didn't know he'd have a companion.
His Eminence Lord Bartlow is with a visitor at the moment. Please accompany me to the waiting room. This way.
I cannot believe this.
Please, wait here for the time being.
What's that?
Lord Bartlow is ready for you. To the Round Table chamber, if you please.
Please wait here, Princess.
Why?
We were told that you were to receive different orders.
About Marland?
Yes. Please stay here.
Fine.
Alicia?
It's about a yet unfinished job. Sorry, but I'm staying behind after all.
This way. I shall guide you to the Round Table chamber.
Did they leave her behind on purpose?
Sorry to have kept you waiting, gentle shepherd. Please, take a seat.
Poison pot pie.
Don't worry. I promise you it's not poisoned.
We simply felt it would be best to be closer to you.
Let me introduce you. This is Military Chancellor Mathia, leader of the Royal Army. This is Professor Simon, administrator of the law in Highland. And this is Archbishop Nathael, the highest-ranking holy
We'll have to break through.
We can't. They might die if I use my power.
Hurry, this way.
Focus, guys! Ready?
The rest we leave up to you.
What?
Sorey, look carefully at the ground.
Who knew the kitchen was connected to a place like this?
I'm impressed the scattered bones knew about this route.
Still, seems like an awful lot to go through just to deliver a warning.
Ready, Nick Leo?
It looks like a pig, but it must have been human before.
Even if a seraphim just eats and eats all day, that's what happens.
Be gone! Purification complete!
I am your opponent, Hellion.
Alemia is what women who become Hellions can turn into.
I suppose that could happen to anyone with a black heart.
Be gone! Aqua Blade! Won't lose!
You should be on your guard most when things are going well.
That must be the source of the malevolence.
It looks like an echidna.
Such deep hatred. It must have quite a grudge.
Watch out for its charge attacks. They're deadly.
Sorey, Alicia, don't take your eyes off it.
Be gone! No escape! Alright! I'll be protection! Be gone! Ready? Not yet! Be gone! It's over! Ready? Not yet!
Wonderful!
Don't push yourself, Lila! Sorry! Feel the trouble! Offer your protection! Ready? Strike! It's over!
Warning! I'm up! You are back! Prepare yourself!
Ready? No escape! How's this?
You are back!
Freezing strike! No escape! Yeah! Tiger Blade! No escape! How's this? Tiger Blade! No escape!
Demon Fang!
No escape! It's over!
You are back!
Ready? Be gone! It's over! More
The strength of a knight exists to protect, and their kindness serves the people.
What's that?
It's a quote from my master. It supports me in times of need.
Oh, I get it.
Huh?
This must be connected to the Sacred Blade ruins.
Because the torches and architecture are the same, huh?
If I may say so, this place is oddly nostalgic.
They both date from the same era. There's no way they'd keep the waterways separate.
We should be able to get out through the Sacred Blade ruins.
So the bustling city of Lady Lake sits right on top of an enormous network of ruins.
You can find a reason to smile in any situation.
Is that weird? I'm just who I am, no matter what happens.
Well, fair enough. I'll give you that.
Don't encourage him, Alicia. Sorey needs to realize for himself what a weirdo he really is.
Anyone who hangs around with a weirdo must be pretty weird themselves, don't you think?
Looked in a mirror lately?
Oh my, what a beautiful maiden!
Pot's calling the kettle black, wouldn't you say?
Finally, we're free.
The sun's high up already.
Huh?
Hey.
Yeah, it was just so bright I got a little lightheaded.
Well, I'm a bit frazzled myself from lack of sleep.
Hmm?
I'm sure my manor is being watched. Let's rest at the inn for now. We should dry our wet clothes as well, or we'll catch a cold.
Good idea. Guess we caused yet another scene. Hooray for us.
Well, at least we got rid of the malevolence.
Incidentally, I suppose.
But even so, I'm glad. It feels like now there's nothing we've left undone.
You say that like it's your end.
In a way, it is. I have decided I'm going to Marland.
That's a plague town. You can't really mean to obey them.
Whatever twisted motives the Chancellor may carry, the order is official. And besides, it doesn't change the fact that Marland is suffering. I want to do everything I can for the people of Highland.
Alicia.
The Council may laugh, but so be it.
All right, then I'm going with you.
You can't get involved. I've already caused you so many problems.
But how do you plan on getting to Marland? The bridge is washed away.
Well, I don't know.
4 heads are better than 1.
And we have excellent foreheads.
Besides, we need that bridge too, after all.
Thank you.
No need to thank us. Dinner last night was off the chain.
All right, let's go check on the state of the bridge.
Time for battle!
Yeah! Burn! It's over! Get on! Strike!
Huh? I'm fine. Let's go on ahead.
Surely this is fate.
Ready? Yeah!
done.
Sorey's not the only one.
No one has done any work on it? How could this be? Excuse me.
They don't really believe Sorey is the shepherd at all.
Good. Better than them expecting too much of him. Besides, I'm sure Sorey has bigger things on his mind right now.
Like fixing the bridge, you mean?
Yeah, I can't believe how little progress has been made.
I guess Marland is going to be quarantined for a little while longer.
I want to do something to help them.
Oh, that's a curious outfit. You must be the shepherd?
Yes, I'm Sorey.
I am Naif, a representative of Marland, the town on the other side of the river. Lord Sorey, I hear that you were able to stop the rampage of the water spirit. I cannot possibly thank you enough.
Oh gosh, that was nothing. Hey, Mr. Naif, was there something that you wanted to discuss with me?
Well, you see, thanks to your heroic efforts in putting a stop to the water spirit, the currents have calmed considerably, and we should be able to repair the bridge. But I'm afraid it's still taking too long. I have to make my way back and deliver this medicine at all costs.
Huh, I see. Then...
Sorey.
No, I apologize. It was wrong for me to ask favors of you just because you're the shepherd. The destruction of the bridge itself was a warning to those who have forgotten their gratitude toward the Seraphim. I shall bear that in mind and devote my energies to aid in restoring this bridge.
I'm terribly sorry I couldn't help you.
Please, don't fret. Your very existence is a beacon of hope to us all. We should be thanking you for appearing in such dismal times.
I'll see if there's anything I can do on my end as well. I'm really sorry.
He's a good man. He hasn't forgotten his sense of gratitude to the Seraphim.
I really want to help him somehow. Lila, is there nothing I can do to aid him?
I ask as well. If it's just Sorey and his squire Alicia, I should be able to use my powers to cross the river. We can take the medicine with us.
But if Sorey uses his power as a shepherd to carry someone's goods, then everyone else will want to turn to use him as their own personal delivery boy.
And we're not a freight company, you mean?
Then maybe we can ask a ferry captain to...
But then that ferry captain would just wind up having to deal with the same issue.
So, you're saying we should start by addressing the root of the problem?
Meaning we should just help restore the bridge, huh? And in a way that won't cause people to rely too much on the shepherd afterwards.
I wonder if we could maybe build a foundation for the bridge out of rock. Ask the Earth Seraph to help raise a riverbed or something.
That's definitely something only the shepherd could do. And the repairs that followed afterwards could be left up to the people.
How about that?
Very well. That sounds good to me. To the west looms a mountain known as the Spirit Crest. If I'm not mistaken, an Earth Seraph dwells there.
Let's tell Alicia! Do you have a moment?
Hey, I'd like to discuss this further with you later. Be ready.
If you say so.
Trouble?
Well, I want to assist with the reconstruction too, for Marlin's sake. I asked, but...
Not going as well as you'd hoped?
I'm not the sort to give up so easily. I just need more time to explain how I can be of service. Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'm thinking we should talk to an Earth Seraph who lives on the Spirit Crest about helping with the reconstruction. They could change the riverbed to form the bridge's foundation.
You can do something like that?
It's definitely a possibility.
Sorey, I would like to properly convince everyone that I can help here. Would it be a bother if I were to stay behind?
Nah, we should be fine. Do what you need to do.
We're counting on you, Alicia.
Right. Leave everything to me.
Then we're off to the Spirit Crest. See you in a bit.
I beg your pardon, but did you just say you were going to the Spirit Crest?
Is there a problem?
Rayfolk's Spirit Crest is best avoided if you value your life. There is a reason that mountain is so frequently mentioned in the legends of the dragons. It is a place in which no man should set foot.
Legends of the Dragons? I don't remember anything like that coming up in the Celestial Record.
Tell me, do you know the legend of the 8 serpents?
That's the legend found in every culture of the 8 dragons who betrayed the Seraphim and were banished to the underworld.
Our tales tell that one of those dragons still remains in Rayfolk's Spirit Crest.
But the Celestial Record doesn't mention anything like that.
Perhaps not. It's hardly reasonable to think that all the legends in the world can be encompassed in a single tome.
I appreciate the warning, but even so, that's where I'm headed.
But...
It'll be fine. Lila's never heard of that legend either.